Detained?
I want to stop and talk to you.
I appreciate that. No.
Yes, at the moment you are being detained.
For what crime?
Find out what's going on.
For what crime?
If you're looking in vehicles, I need to find out who you are.
For what crime?
What you're doing.
What crime am I being detained
I'm
for?
investigating.
That's not a crime. What crime?
Investigating.
Ma'am, what
You
crime?
have some ID with you.
No, ma'am. What crime? What crime am I being suspected of?
Right now, I don't know.
Exactly. So there's no reason to detain.
If you're looking in vehicles and you're taking pictures, and you're inside taking pictures of...
All legal activities, ma'am.
What's that?
They're all legal activities.
Can I ask why?
Let
me talk to you for a minute. What's your first name? Tell me that.
I'd rather not give that up.
That's fine too. You're making everybody in there very uncomfortable.
Well,
you're going in there taking pictures of them.
I didn't go in there to take pictures of them. I went in there just to get pictures of the inside of the post office, and I grabbed a passport application while I was in there.
Okay. Why are you taking pictures of the inside of the post office?
It's part of what I'm working on.
Okay. Is that
I'm working on it. Yeah, right now it is. I'm working on a story on the post office. It'll be online I'm hoping in about a week, whoever picks it up. You can just Google Claremore Post Office and it'll come up.
That's fair, but you're making everybody really uncomfortable, and now you're not wanting to talk to me. They're telling me you're looking in cars, so I'm going to find out what's going on. I have a reason to find out.
They're going to tell you that so they can get you out here.
That's great.
I've never been looking in any cars.
You're good, then you can be on your way and do what you're doing. But I have a job to do.
I understand that.
It's not to give you a hard time.
But I also have a job to do, and I have things to do. I don't have time to waste around here. I'm on my last pass, and then I'm out. I've already explained to them what I'm doing.
Okay. You explained to who?
3 different people.
Today's video captures a man peacefully recording inside a public post office, exercising his First Amendment freedoms. But what happens next raises serious questions. Police arrive, confront him, and demand ID in a way that sparks debate about authority and accountability. Stay tuned. Share your thoughts in the comments, and hit like to help spread awareness about knowing your rights and standing up for them responsibly. What looks like a routine photo op flips into a legal standoff. An officer approaches the filmer, polite at first, then firm. The auditor calmly says he's just taking pictures. But that's not enough. The officer announces a detainment to find out what's going on. Instantly, we're watching 2 scripts collide, a citizen exercising free speech rights, and an authority demanding verification. The key tension here is simple and lethal for drama. What crime are you suspected of? That unanswered question hangs in the air and hooks the viewer. This is not just a small interaction, it's a test of rights in public.
Okay, who are the 3 people?
I don't know who they are. I didn't have one name. One lady said her name was Trish.
It's the post office calling. They have an issue with you.
I understand that, but I don't care
to
about their issue. This is a First Amendment protected activity. If they're uneasy, I'm sorry. I told them what I was doing.
Okay.
It doesn't get any simpler.
When you walk away from me, you don't want to talk to me. I'm here for a valid reason. I'm here for a legal reason.
I'm not trying to be.
I
know. I'm not trying to be rude, but I don't have to talk to you, ma'am, and I don't want to. I have no, ma'am. I don't.
For a complaint, and you were in there, and they called me. Were
Okay.
you the one that was in there?
Yes, I went inside. That doesn't matter. It's a public place. It's perfectly legal.
And so you're okay with the fact that you made everybody very uncomfortable.
I don't. Yeah, actually I am, because I told them there's nothing nefarious going on. It doesn't matter.
Okay. Now, how am I supposed to know that? Now, just look at it from my point of view. I'm out here. I get a call about a guy, and it's okay that you're recording. That's fine. That happens to us all the time. I'm recording too, so we're good to go.
All right.
Okay? But I get a call about a guy who's in the post office taking pictures, who's out in the parking lot taking pictures, and is looking in cars.
Well...
So
that's hearsay. I was not looking in any vehicles.
Okay.
I wasn't even close enough to look in any vehicles.
I know that when I get here, you walk away from me. You don't want to talk to me.
No.
You don't want to tell me who you are. It makes me very suspicious of you.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry.
Okay. I need to see some ID for me.
No, ma'am. This is not a stop and ID state. Am I free to go?
No, you are not. I told you I'm detaining you until I find out what's going on.
Okay, but you didn't tell me what crime. What crime?
This stretch turns procedural into provocative. The auditor repeatedly insists his activity is lawful, First Amendment territory, while the officer leans on suspicion and public discomfort. Notice the technique. The officer trades legal terminology for intuition. They said you were looking in cars. And the filmer answers with constitutional calm. The emotional temperature rises because the officer tries to turn unease into justification. Every exchange is a miniature courtroom. The viewer waits to see whether suspicion will trump rights.
That's what I'm trying to find out. If you're looking in cars,
Ma'am,
that makes me very suspicious.
In order to detain somebody, you have to have reasonable, articulable suspicion that a crime has been committed.
As soon as the supervisor gets here, we'll talk to the post office, the complaint. We'll find out their side of the story as well. Until I find out what's going on, I'm doing an investigation now, and you're staying put.
And what is your name and badge number?
You give me your name, I'll give you mine.
No, ma'am.
I
understand that. I'm not a public official. You are duty bound to
Am I?
identify yourself. You are. So what is your name and badge number? What is your name and badge number?
I work for Claremore Police.
Okay, and you are officer who? Okay, if you're not going to identify yourself to me, then you're not going to detain me, and I'm going to be on my way because you're not an officer in my eyes.
I'm on the north side of town.
So, what is your name and badge number? And what crime do you suspect me of committing?
I'm investigating what you do.
That's not a crime. What crime do you suspect me of committing?
Go round and round, but...
Okay, well... What is your name and badge number?
To the other part of this...
I don't have to stay here.
What's going on. You are going to stay here. I don't know what's going on.
That doesn't matter.
You have complaints that you're looking in vehicles. Now I get here, and you're on the sidewalk, and you're taking pictures, and you're recording, and I'm good with that. I don't care.
But you won't tell me your name.
My issue is you were in there.
That doesn't matter. If you don't care, then why won't you tell me what your name and badge number is?
No, I care because you were in there causing a disturbance.
I wasn't causing a disturbance.
You were because they called.
That's not my problem.
Now scoreboard details matter. The officer refuses to identify herself. The auditor demands names and badge numbers. Backup arrives. The dynamic shifts from an informal stop to a formal inquiry. This is the escalation point. Authority must either produce accountability or lose credibility. Watch the micromoves, deflection, repeated requests for ID, an officer's reluctance to disclose. Those are the tiny signals that keep viewers glued. The audience begins to pick sides, because procedure becomes a proxy for truth.
It is now because you're here.
How are we doing, sir?
Oh, I've had better days. You?
What's going on?
Ask her. She thinks she's going to detain me. What crime do you suspect me of committing? You have to there is no disturbance. You have to articulate a crime. What is her name and badge number? She's refused to give it to me.
Why are we here?
I'm taking pictures. That's it.
Okay, why are we taking pictures?
I'm working on a story on the post office.
Okay. Or where's your firearm at?
What makes you think I'm carrying?
Because you have a holster on your back.
It's empty.
Okay. Well, I'm asking, is it on your person?
No, sir.
Okay. All right. Do you have any ID on you?
No, sir.
Okay. What's your name, partner?
I'm not going to give it.
Okay.
Am I free to go?
No, not right yet.
What crime do you suspect me of committing?
Okay, well, I'm trying to figure that out.
I understand it. You have to have reasonable, articulable suspicion, sir.
I gave you that. You were inside taking pictures, you're looking in cars, and you're taking pictures of the
I'm not looking in cars, and there's no proof of that. And it doesn't matter. I can take pictures of everything.
If there is no proof of that, you will be free to leave.
Okay, what is your name and badge number, officer?
I told you, you give me your name, I'll give you mine.
Is that what you tell the judge when he asks? What is your name and badge number, ma'am? Keep smirking. This is going to be very bad for your post or for your department. What is your?
I'm Sergeant Buck with the Claremore Police Department.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
What is your name and badge number, ma'am? No, he didn't give me yours. I want the names and badge numbers of everybody on this call.
I've been drinking tonight, haven't you?
What is her name and badge number, sir?
Have you been drinking this afternoon?
Have you? What is
No,
her
sir,
name and
I
badge
have
number?
not. But I see an alcohol bottle laying right here on the ground, so I'm asking you, have you been drinking?
Take it up, fingerprint it. What?
I am asking you a question.
And I'm refusing to answer. What is your name and badge? Or what is her name and badge
Now I'm
number?
detaining you because I'm going to make sure you're not intoxicated in public.
What a bunch of bullshit. What is your name and badge number?
I believe I already told you.
What is her name and badge number?
I'm talking to you right now. All
All
right.
right, well, I'm clamming up. What is your name and badge number?
You haven't been drinking. I want to make sure you haven't been drinking.
Please
Come
give me
here.
a little space.
Come here.
Tension spikes into the surreal. A sergeant identifies himself and the interaction takes a new tack. Questions about alcohol and a makeshift sobriety check appear, despite the original complaint being photography. This jolt is dramatic. The conversation has morphed from free speech defense into a personal integrity test. The auditor refuses the field test, and every second he threatens to flip the scene into arrest territory. It's the segment where what should be routine looks like it could explode. The audience feels the real risk.
Come here.
I'm creating
I'm going to
space.
check your eyes to make sure that you haven't been drinking.
No, sir, you're not.
Yes, sir, I am.
No, sir, you're not.
Yes, sir, I am.
No, you're not.
Do me a favor. Keep that right there. I don't care. Keep that right there. See the tip of this pen? How much you had to drink today? How much have you had to drink today?
I don't drink.
See the tip of this pen? I want to make sure that you're safe to do this.
I don't consent to field sobriety tests, especially when there's no.
Where you're standing, there's an alcohol bottle.
When she stopped me, I was down there.
Whenever I showed up, you were standing right there.
Congratulations. See where her car's parked? That's where she stopped me.
Okay. All right.
Which is, I don't know, what's that, about 60, 70 feet away from that? So what is your name and badge number, ma'am, last time?
Make it the last one.
Okay, well, I'll call the chief.
Here's the deal. Whenever I make sure that you haven't been looking into cars and doing stuff like that, if I can establish that, you're on your way.
Well, do what you got to do then.
All right, then. Do me a favor, sir. Don't put your hands in your pockets, okay?
Your hands are in yours.
Listen to me, all right? You've got a holster on. I don't know if you have a gun or not. If you keep your hands out of your pockets, everything is fine.
Hey, I've told you I'm not armed.
Well, okay, here's the deal. You're not really acting rationally at the moment, all right?
Standing up for my rights is not being
We're not
rational.
here to cause you any problems. Somebody called us.
I understand that. And she won't even identify herself. How professional is that?
Okay, well, you haven't really given us.
It's cold.
Given us.
Keep your hands out of your pocket.
Do me a favor. Just keep your hands out of your pockets. That's all I ask. All right. You understand why we're here. We got a call. We're not just here because
Okay.
we feel like it. Somebody called us. You made them uncomfortable inside. You're going in taking pictures. If you want to take pictures of the facility, I don't have a problem with that. But whenever you're taking pictures of citizens.
Here we get the verbal tug-of-war. Officers try to justify safety precautions, hands out of pockets, holster on your back, while the film appeals back the reasoning and asks for clear cause. This is the moral core of the video. Calm, fact-based resistance versus authority leaning on precaution and discomfort. The exchange exposes how easily procedure can slide into pressure. Viewers stay hooked because the scene is both infuriating and instructive. It shows exactly how rights are tested, line by line.
Well,
So
that's
here's the deal.
their problem, not mine.
Okay.
And when you get a call for
You get here for a second.
when you get a call for service on somebody taking pictures, you should say, "Oh, that's a First Amendment protected activity."
The post office is called. They have a problem with what you were doing that makes it a disturbance.
It's
That's why
perfectly
we're here.
legal what I'm doing. They've already come out and said that it's legal.
Doing that.
Well,
That's
that-
why we're here.
It's her problem, not mine.
We were busy and have other things to do. So I'm not
Mhm.
here to harass you or give you a hard time. But you're not acting right.
I'm acting
You
just
haven't
fine
from the beginning.
because I don't want to talk to the police. That's not acting right.
Well, you walk away from the police.
Right, because I don't want to talk to you because you drum up stupid shit like have you been drinking because there's an empty bottle on the ground? Come on. Am I free to go? Are they done now?
Yes.
What is your name and badge number, sir?
You have the sergeant.
Sherman 144. They said, thank you, sir. Well, that's 2 out of 3 that have been professional. Thank you.
So you said you're doing a story on the post office?
Yes, sir.
What kind of story are you doing on the post office?
You can see it online in a few days.
Tell me what it's about, or like,
Well, now it's going to be about the First Amendment in the post office because they're obviously not trained. Because they have documentation from their higher ups that was released. Let's see, first is poster 7, I believe, and then there is a memo that came out 8 years ago. So I think they've had enough time.
As far as what, I guess, what memo? I mean,
Public, right, I understand. It's public photography. Basically, the Department of Homeland Security in 2010 came out with a letter.
Yeah.
Came out with a memo that said it was perfectly legal to record any federal installation, any federal property. That's it. I mean, that's it. I haven't bothered anybody. I went inside, I got a passport application, said thank you, and see you later. Just taking pictures, that's it, man.
Has anyone said that recording was a crime here?
Yeah, the lady who came out and talked to me said that you can't record federal property, but she's misinformed. Yes,
Okay.
Yeah, she's misinformed. And I actually told her, I was like, call the police if that's what you feel like you want to do, and they'll educate you. I didn't think it was going to be this, because obviously there's a few officers here that aren't educated on this.
So what else are you what stories else are you doing?
A lot of it has to do with First Amendment stuff and, government accountability.
So you've been to the jail, courthouse,
Yep.
police station out here.
Yes, sir.
Where else you gonna go?
Actually, I'm done after this.
Done after this?
Yeah.
Have a good day.
The finale delivers resolution and a lesson. Officers shift tone. One admits the internal complaint stemmed from misinformation. The auditor calmly explains federal guidance on photographing public facilities, and the conversation moves toward de-escalation. That pivot from confrontation to clarification is the payoff. Conflict becomes education. The segment closes with the auditor's exit and the narrator's challenge. Who would you have been in this moment? It's the perfect wrap. Tension resolved, a civic lesson learned, and a direct call to the audience to know their rights.